Budokan Karate is one of those martial arts that doesn't get the same mainstream attention as Shotokan or Kyokushin, but that doesn't mean it's any less interesting or effective. It's a style that blends deep tradition with adaptability, making it both a historical artifact and a living, evolving discipline. The story of Budokan Karate begins in post-war Japan, a time when martial arts were resurging as both a cultural cornerstone and a means of personal development. Kene Mabuni, son of Shito-ryu karate founder Kenwa Mabuni, took the foundation of his father's teachings and shaped them into something new. He wasn't interested in just preserving techniques like a museum exhibit. He wanted them to be useful, practical, and in tune with modern training philosophies. That's how Budokan was born. The name itself, Budokan, translates to the House of Martial Arts, and that tells you something about its scope. It's not just about fighting, it's about understanding movement, discipline, and mental clarity. While it shares roots with Shito-ryu, Budokan carves its own path by emphasizing fluidity, efficiency, and adaptability. One of the things that sets Budokan apart is its unique approach to movement. Unlike some rigid styles that rely heavily on linear strikes and static stances, Budokan incorporates a mix of high and low stances, giving practitioners both stability and agility. The goal isn't just to generate power, but to move dynamically, adapting to whatever situation unfolds in front of you. It's a style that teaches you not just how to attack, but how to react, and that's a major difference. Circular motion is another defining element. Instead of brute force clashing with brute force, Budokan leans into deflection and redirection. The idea is simple. Rather than wasting energy blocking an attack head-on, why not use your opponent's force against them? This isn't just theory. This kind of movement makes Budokan incredibly effective in real combat scenarios, allowing fighters to stay one step ahead without exhausting themselves. Striking in Budokan is about precision, not just raw power. A well-placed strike is always more effective than a wild swing, and that's why techniques like the palm heel strike are emphasized. It's a simple move, but in the right hands, it's devastating. Perfect for close quarters situations where speed and accuracy matter more than brute strength. And then there's Kata. In many martial arts, Kata is just a routine, a set of movements that students memorize and repeat. In Budokan, it's something deeper. Each kata serves as a blueprint, a way to break down techniques and understand their practical applications. They're not just patterns, they're lessons encoded in movement, waiting to be unlocked through practice and understanding. Breathing is another key component. In Budokan, breath control isn't just about stamina, it's about channeling energy, maintaining focus, and staying composed under pressure. A fighter who controls their breathing controls their mind, and a controlled mind is often the difference between victory and defeat. Budokan's training philosophy balances the old and the new. Respect and discipline are at its core. Those values don't change, but there's also an understanding that not every student is built the same way. Some styles force practitioners into rigid molds, but Budokan encourages adaptation. You learn the techniques, but you also learn how to make them work for you. That's why this style is accessible to a wide range of people, from beginners to seasoned martial artists looking for something fresh. Beyond physical training, there's a strong mental component. Budokan isn't just about fighting, it's about sharpening the mind. Meditation, breathing exercises, and mental conditioning are all part of the process. You don't just train to punch faster or kick harder. You train to think clearly, react instinctively, and carry yourself with confidence both inside and outside the dojo. Despite not being as globally recognized as some of the bigger karate styles, Budokan has carved out its niche. It's found a home in Southeast Asia, Australia, and parts of Europe, where its blend of tradition and practicality continues to attract dedicated students. It's not about chasing trends or becoming the most commercialized martial art. It's about maintaining a philosophy that values both heritage and evolution. So why should anyone consider Budokan Karate? because it's a style that doesn't force you into a box. It's traditional but adaptable, disciplined yet flexible. It's a path that strengthens the body while sharpening the mind. It's not about following a rigid system. It's about learning a skill set that evolves with you, shaping itself to your strengths and weaknesses. Martial arts are often portrayed as either brutal or overly ceremonial, but Budokan exists in the space between. It respects the roots of karate, but acknowledges that the world has changed. Studying Budokan isn't about memorizing moves. It's about adopting a mindset of discipline, resilience, and self-improvement. It's not just a martial art, it's a way of moving, thinking, and living.